We decided to purchase a house in my retirement. It just was one of those houses that was like a semi-fixer-upper. The backyard that was a blank slate. It was just all dirt and water, and I had a vision that I wanted to turn it into something more of a resort kind of a looking lawn. And one of the first things that we talked about when we invested the money was getting a storage shed. I wanted to use it as a focal point of my backyard, sort of like the 19th hole of a green. When we got to the price, I had to look at my overall budget because I had it in my head that I already wanted a putting green and I wanted artificial turf. We were going to pay cash for the storage shed. And he mentioned that that's a lot of money coming out if you got other projects going on. Let me offer you a lease-to-own option. So he explained it to me, and he said it's with Backyard Leasing. And I looked at the program, and it didn't require a huge down payment, and the monthly would benefit us because we have the option to pay it off in cash at any time with no penalties. So we decided to do the rent-to-own through Backyard Leasing. I don't call it rent-to-own because it's a leasing company. Chrissy and the people at Backyard Leasing, they're amazing. Probably one of the nicest companies I've dealt with, and I'm 68 years old. The credit part of Backyard Leasing was extremely important to me because we just purchased a house. We can't afford to have too many hits on the credit because we want to maintain equity and being able to refinance. They said, no, you just put the down payment down. We establish you as for your driver's license and a few other identification marks, and we don't run your credit at all. So originally when I set it up on a very short term. My wife was working strong and we could afford the bigger payment. But since things have taken a turn in our economy, we started struggling with this payment. And so I contacted Backyard Leasing and talked to Chrissy. And I said, Chrissy, I don't want to be a difficult customer. I want to stay on top of this, but here's our situation. Our budget has taken an extreme hit, and I'm struggling with these payments, and now they're starting to become late, and I don't want that. How can we work together to fix this? And let me tell you, they did everything that they can possibly do to help me with this situation. They rewrote the contract, they lengthened the term, and they put a payment in my budget plan that I can afford even with today's economy. So yes, wonderful company to work with. They helped us out a great deal, and I would recommend them to anybody wanting to do any kind of leasing with Backyard Leasing. If it wasn't for Backyard Leasing, that storage shed that you see here would not be here. So I owe Backyard Leasing the props that they took a chance with me, they treated me as a great customer, and they gave me a solid product.